goes down. Oh, you and me, we're gonna be legendary. Oh, wait and see, we're gonna be legendary. Ain't no time like the here and now. Yeah, we showed up, now we showing out.
Resurrection like a ghost. Hurricane, go ahead and blow. Where you could keep your white flag, I'll never fold. A shadow on a battlefield. A survivor, never yield. A thunder, go ahead and shake. Don't run from the storm when I feel the rain. There's no rest for the wicked. No victory for the weak. And when the weeds getting thicker, you'll never see me on my knees. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. I got a fever in my blood, a falling embers from above. I feel the heat when the pressure blows, a wildfire that you can't control. There's no rest for the wicked, no victory for the weak. And when the weeds getting thicker, you'll never see me on my knees. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. You can't control this, it's explosive. With every beat of my heart, I'll be the light in the dark. You can't control this, I'm explosive. You can't control this, it's 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 explosive.
We're a racing family that you can trust on and off the track. So if you're looking for foundation repair, go online or give us a call to schedule your free inspection. If we fix your foundation and you mention Race On Texas, you will get a 1-year free subscription to the All Access Pass.
Our family started RVing a few years ago, and when I think about all those campfires and fishing trips and sporting events, these are memories that are going to last a lifetime. I want to help others do the same thing.
Hi, I'm Kevin Smith, General Manager at the all-new Click It RV in Milton Freewater.
People in this community are very familiar with this location and the great service they've always received. So the biggest question we get is, where is Keith? The great news is, Keith is still here.
I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of things come and go. Through all the changes that we have seen, one thing that has not changed for us is the quality of our service.
Buying an RV is a big purchase, but it should be a fun and happy experience.
So whether it be in sales or service or parts, our mission is simple: be the best. From our team here at Click It RV in Milton Freewater, we invite you to come down and experience the difference.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wesley Outland, and I'm your host tonight from the British Down Under. We want to welcome everybody to tonight's show, and yes, my name again, it's Wesley Outland, and Cody Deemer's next to me. Cody, how you doing today?
If that is the best impersonation of yours truly, you are absolutely fired. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of the next round of the Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winners Series. And I am the real Wesley Outland. And this is the High Rollers Desert Duels from virtual Las Vegas. Good evening again, Cody Deemers. The sabotager, Wesley Outlet, is Charles Wooten, and he's our producer director. And I am the real deal. And I was already here. I was just waiting to see what it would be like. Charles, you have to have some more work, brother. Nobody can be me. There's only one Wesley Outlet, right?
I've said it in years past. Wesley has got an announcer voice. There's no way, no how, no way to do it. You cannot beat it. You just can't do it.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. And you know what's so funny is the people that I meet in person or stuff, they'll say, oh, my God, the way you sound in person is the way you sound on the air, the way you having a normal conversation. It's my voice. I don't change my voice like some other announcer people that I know. Okay, what you see is what you get. All right, we're ready to go here at qualifying, about to get underway. Let's take a look at the Hunt the Front TV race analysis for tonight's event. There you see it. No fast repair, 100% fuel, one extra set of tires, 2 Ford vert, and no overtime. Okay, no green white checkers here tonight at virtual Las Vegas. Let's take a look real quickly as the 10-minute clock goes down for qualifying. There's your Kaufman creative weather conditions. And honestly, Cody, it looks quite comfortable. 65 air temp, 66 track temp, little wind speed blowing. Not that bad. Should be a good day of racing here tonight.
Yeah, man. And you got 66 degrees in the air. It looks like 68 on the track temp, man. That's going to put on some good racing. And, man, these trucks here at Las Vegas, they always put on a good show. I mean, you can run from against the wall to the bottom to the middle, and then, you know, with a high track temp, you're not going to want to so much be at the top, but with the low track temp, man, you're going to probably see some 3-wide racing and plenty of 2-wide racing tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how all of this goes for sure, man. And right now, Michael Garone is on the racetrack in those Goodwrench colors on the number 29 Chevrolet, and we'll see if anybody's got anything to go on here in the clock for qualifying, obviously. As again, we mentioned 2 40-lap races. Of course, that's the way things go down here in the Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series tonight. Right now, Michael Garone, 38.77 up to the pole, obviously setting fast time. He wouldn't even have to worry about his second lap, Cody. He's that fast, but obviously, you know, he's going to go for another lap.
Well, yeah, in final practice, we've seen Toby Ritter's Clifford. He was top of the board. being just as fast as Michael Garone is. So, yeah, you got 2 laps, and, he's top of the board right now, but you use that second lap to kind of improve as he just did there.
Yeah, 36.89. And obviously he's going to stay with a lock at the number 1 spot. Here in qualifying right now, just underway. Good to see a good field of trucks back out here again. At least we're going to hit about 15 or so. Hey, by the way, don't forget, tomorrow night is the championship night for the FEGPC Wild Wednesday events. And if I remember correctly, Charles, come on in here and use your regular voice. If I remember correctly, we have iRacing broadcasts for the rest of the week, don't we?
Hi, mate, we do.
Tonight through Friday.
Yes, we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I have real racing on Saturday. So, yeah, we're booked up all the way till Saturday or Friday for sim racing. No, yeah,
tonight.
Friday, no.
Yeah, Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series tonight. Tomorrow night, the FEGPC wins tonight. Money Super Speedway Series Championship for the Fast 15. Thursday night, I believe, is round 1 of the Stars and Stripes Racing League. That'll fire off Thursday night.
They're actually doing a practice race tonight, too. So, for all the drivers in there, they'll be out there doing a little practice warm-up.
Okay. And then, of course, Friday night, we'll have the second round, I believe, of the Friday Money Series, right? Ain't that what we're doing? The FEGPC Friday opener?
Yes.
Was last Friday night.
I knew we had a
round
Friday
2.
one. I'm not sure if it's part of that series or the flyer we got didn't have that exact title on it, so I'm not sure if it's just a one-off race or a series, but either way, they're throwing some money down and some people are going to be there to get it.
There you go. It'll be live on your home for sim racing. Gabriel Ellison, by the way, just went to the top of the board. 36.13, 36.34 for Plager. Rivers is a 36.65, and that bumped Garone Jr. from the pole all the way to 4th, and now Ryan Bloom outside the top 5 looking in the 22 machine, and here comes Cody Demers. Clinton Sneed now going to try to qualify.
Yeah, and this is my first time doing this with these guys, so bear with me on some of these names. Looks like everybody, Wesley, is kind of, right together. I mean, the top 5 right now is separated by, 0.16. I mean, it looks like everybody's tight. And it looks like I got a couple guys from the Northwest Series that I'm familiar with. Ryan Bloom, as he goes to the top of the board with a 30.585. And you got Toby Ritter still getting to take a time. And a couple others. So,
yeah, Toby Ritters and Ryan Bloom, guys, we know for the Northwest Series, and obviously their next series season will fire up, I believe, between February and March. Always enjoy being the voice of the Northwest Racing Series. I'll be back for the Fear and Full Throttle Sim Racing Series coming in February as well. So there's a lot of cool things going on. Hey, by the way, don't forget about the LSR Gaming X Road to the 500. I understand this morning they've locked up a sponsor. They've already got over 12 or 15 drivers in the events. That's going to be February I believe it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th, or 8th, 9th, and 10th. I believe that'll be coming up the Road to the 500. And the 9th, 10th, and 11th. My apologies. February the 9th, 10th, and 11th. The 9th will be the trucks, Xfinity on the 10th, and the Cup cars on the 11th. And of course, 125 or 100 laps, 125 laps, 150 laps. So that is the distance for those events coming up. The Road to the 500 for LSR Gaming X. It'll be live on your home for sim racing, LSRTV. That will be on February the 9th, 10th, 11th. A lot of cool things going on as we are rocking and rolling again into the 8th day of the 2024 season. Nicholas Goen, good to see him back again. The Exalta colors. Remember, he got the sweep in round 2 at Talladega. Yeah, remember, Cody, I didn't mean to cut you off, man. He swept Talladega in round number 2, and it's good to see him back again.
Yeah, I mean, and to start off, that's a beautiful looking race truck. A lot of all these trucks look nice, but to me, that's just, a Dale Jr. throwback. And it's interesting because you go from Talladega where he swept, and then you come to Vegas. I mean, Vegas and Talladega, Wesley, are almost, they're different in length shapes, they're different in shape and form style, but you race them just about the same. I mean, draft is key here at Las Vegas, just like draft is key at Talladega. So I mean, it's just stuff that kind of compares. So I mean, it's looking strong for him if he's a really good draft racer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And obviously, if there's anybody else that's going to try to join the Dirty Dozen, they better go now, as Andrew Miller is the only driver that has not qualified just yet. We'll step away. We'll step away from Vegas, and it looks like Miller is going to qualify. We'll give you his time when we come back on LSRTV.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
Looking to the inside of Turner, trying to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway, nearly does.
Last night the track was very slick. We had 2 good grooves.
But anyway, just another some of that.
There's people in the stands. That means there's people watching.
We welcome you back to coverage of the High Rollers Desert Duels from virtual Las Vegas. I'm Wesley Outland. Cody Deemers alongside. Charles Wooten is working on the production side of things. Qualifying has expired, by the way. Who was it? Rivers. Brad Rivers did hit the racetrack. He'll qualify inside the top 10. And Andrew Miller, man, when he was on the racetrack, he put down a fast lap while we were on network timeout, 35-7-8. And he is the man that is on the pole as we get ready to introduce the starting lineup here for race 1 and the High Roller Desert Duels here at virtual Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're under the lights and the field is gritting. Anytime now they'll pop up. Let's give you the lineup, though. Andrew Miller, he's on the pole, the number 18 machine. Ryan Bloom from the Northwest, a former ARCA Northwest champion on row 1. Row 2, Nicholas Gowen, of course, a sweeper at Talladega, the 81. Michael Sturgill, he swept Atlanta last week in the 90. Ironically, they're your row 2. Row 3, you'll find Gabriel Ellison of the 27. Clinton Sneed right there alongside, starting 6. Row 4, Joseph Plager of the 97. Stan Carnathan will fire off in the 8th spot. Starting in row number 5, your top 10, Bradley Rivers and Clifford Toby Ritter. In your last row of 12 drivers, the Dirty Dozen here tonight, Michael Garone and Michael Wolford. And there is your lineup for the High Rollers Desert Duel here tonight at Vegas. The field from above the flag stand and a nice looking field of these trucks. I wish we could have a little bit more, but good combination between M&M's and Munster, right? Yeah, take your pick.
I'm going with M&M's.
The peanut M&M truck as well. I think it's the peanut M&M's also on the side of the truck. Yellow for the color, right?
I think I'm going with
everybody
M&M's
getting ready. I mean, you know, I've drank a Monster Energy a time or two. I'm not big on energy drinks. I don't, you know, per se think they're good to drink all the time. But got a good flavor. Unleash the Beast is right now, they say. The field rolls. Las Vegas Motor Speedway measures at 1.5 miles. We'll be ready to see what these drivers will be able to do. The lights are already off for the pace truck, and Cody Deemers, they'll be coming a green flag off the Nellis straightaway this time by.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Ryan Bloom. You know, he's strong in the Northwest Series. Not too sure how he's done this season over here on the high rollers side, but I mean, anytime you get Ryan Bloom on the track and a number of of these guys, you're always sure to see a good race and a very competitive race. So I'm looking forward to it, and here they come into 3, Wesley.
They'll be looking for the green this time around. Obviously, the iRacing booming. Very happy to hear that an announcement's been made with the return of a multi-year deal with iRacing and IndyCar. Maybe we'll put something together for an iRacing Indy 500 for LSRTV. Always enjoy the open wheel cars. I know we did the Majors Series 500 before. And now we're ready to go here at Vegas. Green flag is out. And we are underway in round number 1, race 1 of the Twins. And the High Roller Desert Duels are green here at Vegas. Look at Miller getting a great jump on everyone else. Going will follow in the flank on the bottom to the white line. Sneed is trying to get up there in that spot. Trying to go quickly, 2 by 2. Quickly here, Cody, as they work 3.
Yeah, it didn't like Ryan Bloom got too good of a start there on the start, but the 18 and the 81, Miller and that 81 truck, they got a really good start. So everybody kind of picking and choosing where they want to go. And Wesley, it looks like we're watching a race at Talladega, as I spoke earlier. I mean, 2 by 2 by 2, and draft is going to be key here tonight.
Watching all this going on with lap 1 in. They're on the backstretch already. Andrew Miller inside on the bottom. Gabriel Ellison follows that move. Ryan Bloom down to the inside as well. Michael Sturgill, Nick going top 5. There you see going now down to the inside. He's going to hook up with the 90. They're teammates, obviously. And they'll try to make something go here, but nothing yet. 3 wide already in the back is Rivers, the 15. Trying to get back to the front. He falls off. And now he's got Goen stuck on the bottom as they work out forward.
Yeah, the 82 truck going to the front fast and in a hurry. Put the 3 wide there very early on. Looks like they keep it. And up in front of him, you got Ryan Bloom on the bottom looking to the inside of number 90. That's going to be Michael Sturgill Jr. And he's looking for more on the 27 of Gabriel Ellis as they work into 1 and 2.
Miller is the leader. Bloom and Ellison. Ryan Bloom inside. He's got the point. Pulls up top on Miller. Carnathan now coming down to the bottom. Ellison will follow, and they'll stay 2 by 2 now. Maybe 3 wide. Nope. But here comes Carnathan looking for the lead on Bloom as they work into 2.
Yeah, here comes the 82. Here comes Carn. Looking to the inside of Bloom down the backstretch. He's got a big push from the 27. Then you got Miller on the outside of that M&M's.
Backstretch, a lot of action. Front side, they're getting back 2 by 2 again. As Ryan Bloom stays on the outside lane. Carnathan back to the bottom. Here comes now the 97 of Plager. Plager with Sturgill in that mix down to the bottom of the racetrack. Already 5 laps in, 35 to go. So far, 3 wide up in the middle. There's the man, Plager. He's got Ellison up on the outside. Ellison, by the way, looking for that career 60th win if he could pull it off right now. Nothing there going as he's in the back of the top 10, and the leader is Miller back to 1.
Here comes that number 90 machine, Michael Sturgill. Looking to the inside of Bloom. Down the back straightaway, 2 by 2 by 2. Here comes Carter. He's going to try to push Bloom. Try to work the outside. Looks like the outside is a little bit faster than the bottom. But you get more cars on the bottom, you're going to have a freight train on the bottom. You have more cars on the outside, you're going to have a freight train on the outside as they work down the front stretch.
And now the winner that swept Atlanta last week, Michael Sturgill Jr. down the P1 spot for not for long. As Miller trying to battle back to that Toyota up on the outside of the 18. Chevrolet, Clifford, Toby Ritters, he's piling in on the bottom, and he's got help. A little push there with Plager below the apron. He's looking for third. He's looking for second. He might be looking for the lead. Clifford getting antsy back into turn number 1.
Here comes Clifford. Clifford down to the bottom. Looking to the inside. He's got help from the 97. That's Joseph. They work down the back stretch. And then you got the 18 of Miller. Sturgill on the outside. 2 by 2. Sturgill trying to use a side draft on Ritter. Trying to use a 97 now, trying to use it to pull back to the inside as he works down the front stretch.
By the way, I want to let you know we are also broadcasting live on the LSRTV Facebook channel, as well as on our regular YouTube feed. Hit that like and subscribe if you've not done so. It's Sturgill, the leader. On the outside, it's Ritters on the bottom. Look at him trying to go 3 wide. Plager again, and up the outside. Now to the middle lane goes Ryan Bloom. Bloom protects it, stays locked to the outside. Thought about going to the middle. That it closes in on him. It encapsulates as they work back to the line. It's Ritters now. Clifford, the big red machine, to the lead at Vegas in turn 1.
Yep, he's got help from the 97. That's Joseph. But Miller not giving up, him and Sturgill on the outside. Here comes Bloom. Oh, the 27 and Bloom going to touch off for 2 down the backstretch.
All this happening again with another lap on the board as they work their way back into the corner again. Now back to the line. And now Michael Sturgill will be the new man, but not for long. Ritters battles back inside. Sturgill gives him plenty of room. Plager, Miller, Bloom, top 5. They're on the Nellis straightaway.
Here comes the 97. It's all about picking a peek to the middle of the Ritters and Sturgill. Thought better of it. Bloom back down to the bottom. Miller on the outside. Sturgill on the outside. Got a 3 versus 2 car train. Who wants it more, Wesley?
Yeah, I think that's the good question. And you know tonight, so they could be tonight, I know the Ritters family got to be going bonkers cheering on Toby. I know he's hungry for a win. Right in there for Click It RV and Bomb Speed, Wind Racing from the Northwest. Sturgill now, Plager, Miller, Bloom, top 5. Here comes down Miller, making a move to try to go 3 wide. If he can get up to Sturgill. Instead, they'll go 2 by 2 behind the leader, single file. Ritters in the corner.
The 97 working with the 23, the 22, Bloom working with the 97, trying to push it. Then you got a 4-car train versus a 4-car train. Miller going to go down to the bottom as they work into 3. Here comes the 90, trying to use a side draft once again. He's trying to stay right there with him. Miller thought better of it, says, hey, there's 2 cars on the outside. You got 4 on the bottom. I better get down to the bottom.
Throughout the night, we have the Virginia811.com race summary. Obviously, no cautions yet, but I will let you see it. 4 lead changes so far in the opening 15 laps when they come back around to the line. It's presented by Virginia811.com, reminding you, dig with care. 15 laps in, 25 to go. Ritters inside of Plager. Couple of new hot shoes here at Vegas, trying to win as they work off 4.
97, been working with Ritter the whole time. He's going to duck up to the outside and work with Sturgill. Looking for the race lead as they work into 1. Ritter on the bottom. Joseph on the outside. Bloom right behind them. Northwest drivers working together. The 90 and the 97 working together. Here's Miller working with the 22 of Bloom as they work into 3.
Into 3. Plager up on that outside. Sturgill will follow. Back to the bottom comes now Ritters. Ritters with Bloom. And they now flank 2 by 2 in front of the leader. Then it's going to be Miller right there in tow of the pole machine back to the 5 spot. followed by Carnathan, who tried to get up front earlier and lead. He's fell back to 6th. Ellison, Garone, Goen, and Wolford to top 10. Rivers, Sneed, that's the way it is as we approach halfway in a handful of laps or less. Plager down to the lead as they work into 3 there, Cody.
Yep, Ritter on the bottom. Still hanging strong. Man, I am impressed with Toby Ritter's, Wesley. He's holding his own. Not sure what happened. There. And we're back. 3 wide for the race lead in 1 and 2, Wesley.
Oh, this is going on for just a moment as I think we lost our satellite feed. There is a lot of nasty weather in the southeast. Matter of fact, there was a tornado that touched down not even, 3 miles from my location to where I live at in Smithfield, North Carolina. And our thoughts and prayers are with everybody that's been affected by this out of nowhere winter storm. And then they're talking about a cold front coming behind it and then possible snow by Friday night, man. Go from a thunderstorms to tornadoes to high winds to then snow. Ugh.
Yep.
Keep that mess up where you live there, Cody.
Yeah, we're looking about -7 with a high of 6 degrees next Tuesday. Then you got Monday will be 3, a high of 3 or low of 3 and a high of 9 on Monday. And then 0 is a high on Wednesday and 3 degrees as a low on Wednesday.
Well, we don't work for the Weather Channel. We call races for iRacing, and right now, here you go again, working off the corner. Sturgill up on the outside. Ritter's down to the bottom as they work the Nellis straightaway. By the way, the reason they call it the Nellis straightaway, there is the Nellis Air Force Base that is adjacent to the backstretch at Las Vegas. And it, that's a real story. Look it up. And we're halfway home, Cody.
Yeah, 2 by 2 by 2 as far as you can see, and Toby Ritter's hanging tough on the bottom. Him and Ryan Bloom and Andrew Miller. Then you got Sturgill, Joseph, and Clark with the 27 of Gabriel Ellis, and behind him I believe that's Michael Garneau Jr. on the outside.
Just past the halfway mark in race number 1 of the High Rollers Desert Duel. Remember, they will run 40 laps. They got 20 to go in race 1. No attempts at overtime. If there's a caution, there will be no green-white checkers. They literally will call the race under yellow. And then, of course, remember, the field is inverted. The field's inverted. So we move into... I do too. It makes it fun.
It puts the faster guys in the back. It puts the slower guys in the front. And I wouldn't say slower guys. It just puts the people that finish in the back. And whoa, Ritter's with a big slide there. It puts the people in the back to the front. And it makes you drive a little harder. Puts on more of a show for the fans watching.
Shout out to our buddy at RGL Motorsports. I believe that's Robert Gamble. And that's what we just had here in the Pacific Northwest. Blizzard yesterday, high winds today, and a deep freeze in the single digits tonight and the rest of the week. Holy cow. So Charles says Texas is 70 degrees. Wow, holy cow. Even the Lone Star State freezes over in hell. 16 to go when they come to the line. Sturgill, Plager, Ritters, Bloom. Carnathan, your top 5 as they work across the line. My luck, Cody was muted to the audience, so they didn't hear anything he said. They make me sound like I'm cray-cray again. And we're closing in on 15 laps to go when they come back around to the line. Sturgill is the man right now, the number 90 machine, trying to get his 3rd win in a row. 4th win of the year if he gets it done. And if that wasn't enough, obviously carrying on the momentum of being the points leader going into this race tonight as well, Cody D.
Yeah, that's a big advantage, having the points lead going into one of these races. I mean, I'm not sure if they do double points, but I mean, you have a chance of getting a lot of points between 2 races. So mean, whereas, normally you run 100 and some laps, you get, a singular amount of points. And, it's a big advantage when you have the points lead these twin races because, like I said, you gain more, you can get more. I mean, it makes you work a lot harder for it, so.
Sam Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series, and all this is happening right now. We continue to watch the trucks working off the corner, coming to the line. And as we said, it'll be closing in on the finish with now 12 to go. So far, caution free, no problems as they work the Nellis straightaway again. You're on board with Pleger from the tailgate, overlooking Toby Ritters and the front grille now under attack on his outside. Or from our outside, his inside driver left is Ryan Bloom. Ellison thought about peeking to the outside as they work through the tri-oval. Nothing there. Back up to speed. Up the banking here in Vegas into turn one, and Pleger now tries to make his sights now on Sturgill for the lead. Cody off two.
Yeah, Pleger on the attack. That number 97 machine, he's been strong all night ever since he got to the front. He's looking, trying to use the draft. There we go. Draft, key. He's looking to use it to try to get a run up off the corner and try to get the race lead here, coming with about 10 to go, listen.
Yeah, time running out. They're going to be coming to the line, and it will be, as you mentioned, 10 laps to go here. Sim Racer Hub Challenge tonight. The Winter Series rolls on. And obviously, currently, Michael Sturgill carrying the momentum. By the way, over 111 points over Gabriel Ellison, Bradley Rivers, top three. You know that I mentioned the stat for the all-time of the series. All this going on now as we close in on under 10 to go. It'll be 9 remaining when they come to the line here.
And Wesley, I have to ask you, in the Northwest Series, is Ryan Bloom and Toby Ritters, they are teammates, correct?
Ryan Bloom and Toby Ritters are both with Win Racing, yes.
Okay, so I'm wondering if, they're kind of working together here, Yes, this isn't the Northwest Series, but you still kind of got to figure, hey, both of them want to win. They know they've raced together, they've been teammates together. So, I mean, it kind of makes me wonder if they're working together here as well.
It'll go to be said here. And by the way, it has them as Win Racing here in this series too. So Toby Ritters and Ryan Bloom both with Win Racing. And we're at 8, coming to 7 to go. And what has been a very fast 40-lapper so far here in race 1, the High Rollers Desert Duels on LSRTV. 7 to go. Sturgill is the man. He picks up this win. It'll be win number 4 of the year, as I mentioned. As I aforementioned, he's got a win earlier in the year. He swept Atlanta last Tuesday night, and now he's trying to pick up where he left off. He's already got over 100 points on Ellison. Speaking of Ellison, he's up to 4th now, trying to make quick work on Ritters to move to 3rd. He'll clear him for 3rd. Carnathan up on the outside. He's up against the safer barrier, and they save it as they work to the line in 6 to go.
Yeah, what a great job of them guys not wrecking there. I mean, that could have been terrible, and Carr was all up in the safer barrier and still managed to hang on to it and not get into it. And here comes Miller. Miller looking to the inside of the 81. Not too sure who Nick Godwin or just Andrew Miller in the 18 machine. Then you got the 81 of Nick Godwin.
Yep, you're exactly right. Nicholas Gowen. Then that's teammates, by the way. Nicholas Gowen with Michael Sturgill. 5 laps to go now here in race number 1 at Vegas. The High Rollers Desert Duels at Sturgill's night in Sim City, rolling the dice to get it done. Can he hold on? Less than 6 miles to go, but they come to the line. Cody Devers, 4 to go at the stripe.
And Plager's all over the back bumper of Sturgill, not letting him get out of his sights. He knows, hey, I got 4 to go. He's go or go home time. I got to play my cards right. I got to use draft. I got to use every little bit of tire I got left on this race truck to get around.
Shout out to our buddy Russ Lundberg. My apologies. I did think it was Robert Gamble. I thought it was Robert Gamble, League Motorsports, but it's actually Russ Lundberg. And thanks, man. Hope to see you again soon as they work off the corner, down to the line. 3 laps to go. Sturgill up ahead by not much but a half a truck length. Plager will follow. Here comes Ellison trying to get back in the dance. All these guys right now in the top also 5 of the point standings. But it's time to get getting good. Plager trying to climb. He's outside the top 10 and 7. But all this is going on now as they work the way. And I'm understanding something's happened to Gabriel Ellison. Ellison's chance for win 50 has gone south. He's disappeared to the line. It's the penultimate race. Lap 2 to go here at Vegas in the High Rollers Desert Duel Run 1. And Sturgill is leading the way here, Cody, in the corner.
Yeah, the popsicle sticks are in the air. Here comes the 97 of Plager. Plager knows, hey, I've got to go. It's my time to shine. Well, Sturgill's going to come out victorious, and that's not what Plager wants. He's going to work through 3 and 4. Try to use the draft to pull him right back to him here down the front stretch. White flag in the air there, Wesley.
And the white flag proudly presented by CRN. More details at wearecrn.com, and the CRN 1 to go is up. Sturgill is the leader. Here comes Plager, though. Final time, deep inside. He can't get there out of 2.
Down the back straightaway, one final time. Can Plager get to him? Whoa! Miller going to duck down to the back of the bear. But here comes Plager. He's not going to get to him. Off of turn number 4.
Here they come down to the line. It is going to be Sturgill coming to the line. He will win now his 4th win and 3 in a row for the hot shoe for Aeons Motorsports. Aeons Motorsports is booming. And Michael Sturgill is the top dog. Win number 4, 3 in a row for the man that leads the points. There is a look at the finish at race number 1. Michael Sturgill gets the win. Joseph Plager, man, what a run for him. Plager will finish that 2nd spot. Then it's going to be Toby Ritters, Ryan Bloom. Good run for Win Racing. Top 5 with Nicholas Gowen, Carnathan Miller, Rivers, Snee, Garone, and the other drivers that fell out, including 11th and 12th of Michael Wolford, and something went down with Gabriel Ellison. Not sure what happened to him in 27, and he was not able to finish the race. Coming up, we'll grab a word with the podium, and we'll also get you ready to reset the field, inverting them. And now, Michael Sturgill will try to go for to get not only win 5 of the year, but to try to sweep like he did in Atlanta here at Vegas. Coming up, but first, we'll grab the top 3. Don't go anywhere. Sturgill, Plager, Ritters interviews coming up on LSRTV, your home for sim racing with the Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series. Welcome back to Vegas. Obviously, the High Rollers Desert Duels roll on LSRTV. Let's grab the winner in just a moment. First, we'll grab the podium. Toby Ritters, good to hear from you, man. Happy New Year, and got a podium tonight here at Vegas. What do you change from race number 1 to prepare for the second one to try to get the victory lane for Win Racing?
I'm just going to drive the wheels off of old Clifford and try to do the same thing as I did before. I don't know how to save that wheel.
and I was just fixing to ask you, man, a 40-lap race, does tire, saving come in a key in a 40-lap race here at Vegas?
Yeah, burping off the throttle on entry is sure going to help a little bit towards the end of the run. It's going to make a difference. So that's what I was kind of doing at the beginning. I don't think I was burping off as much as some of those other guys were, but it worked for me.
Whether it's in the Northwest Series or even in this series, man, Toby, it seems like you really like Vegas a lot. Why is that?
I've just grown a liking to Vegas. It's one of those tracks where you're burping off the throttle at the beginning of your run and stuff, and it's just a lot of throttle. I don't know. I really don't know, Russ. Or Wesley, I just run the wheels off of Clifford. That's all I do.
All right, man. Well, we'll see where you go in the shakeup for the race, obviously. And I think you're going to be starting 10th on the invert. Before I let you go, thank your sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Bomb Speed. I'd like to thank Click It RV. I'd like to thank LSRTV. And I'd like to thank everybody that supports me and my streams, that push me harder and harder each week. And I'd like to thank my wife.
Always great catching up, obviously, with the Ritters family, and Toby Ritters again on the podium here tonight at Sim City in race number 1 here for the High Rollers Desert Tools. Good luck in race 2.
Thank you, boss.
All right, Michael, of course, that's Toby Ritters. Let's grab now a man, Joseph Plager. Joseph in the 97, man, you seem like to be getting better and better week in, week out, sir. You will take the number 2 spot. But, man, if this would have been a 50-lapper, do you think things could have been different? Could you have got around Sturgill for the win?
I would say definitely not, because I was losing tire at the end. I was pushing hard in the beginning. Yeah, I was pushing hard in the beginning, and I knew I was burning it up. I just wanted to stay up front instead of, kind of let those guys go burn it up. So in the course of doing that, I cooked my right front. But I just had nothing for him with 5 to go. He was just... I could pull up to him in the straight, but once got in the corner, he had it fairly easily. So, yeah, couldn't really do much, unfortunately. But yeah, it was a great race. Lots of fun. I always love this track. It's full throttle basically the whole time, but there is managing of tires that you have to do. It's kind of deceptive.
And I gotta ask you, is there anything you could have done differently to be able to have got around him there late on in the race?
Well, with about 10 or 12 to go, I had a lot of momentum, and I could have passed him on the outside, or could have gotten at least up beside him, and I felt like I could have maybe gotten past him. But I still think more than likely he would have gotten me, just because his tires were in a better spot than mine. I would have had to do a lot of aero blocking, but I think he still would have gotten me, just how good of a driver he is.
Joseph, final question. Segue this into thanking your sponsors as well. You'll be in the number 11 spot. Do you strategize hang in the back, or do you have to quickly try to get to the front in a hurry?
Well, I think I just got to follow Sturgill. Nah, I think if I follow him, I think I'll be fine. No, I definitely got to save tires, but you got to get up front. That's got a big advantage. You get stuck back there, as some of my teammates found out, you just get stuck back there and you're not able to really do much. So got to get up front. Seems like the high lane might be a good ticket up there, but if that gets clogged in the beginning, you're stuck.
There you go.
So thank you, Aspiration Homes. They're our primary sponsor this year, and the Sim Racer Hub as always. And thank you to you guys for such a great broadcast and everything. Appreciate it.
Good luck again. Race number 2 and coming up in the twins. Joseph Plager again. He'll be 11th on the invert after the warm up, and finally victory lane. This guy had over a 100-point lead coming into the race. He's on a winning streak, 3 in a row. We love hockey. We love hat tricks. 4 wins now. Michael Sturgill, you're going to try to sweep Vegas like you did Atlanta. Congratulations again, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to sweep this one tonight. I think I'd have to check to be sure, but I think Clinton might have put up a little bonus money anyone could sweep tonight. So definitely going to try to go after it.
Now, do you get the bonus money? Do you get the money if you? Okay. It's not a bounty; it's a bonus. So if you do win, you do get the money.
Yeah. So,
Cody.
Yeah, no, starting shotgun on the field, man. Race 1, you started a little bit further up, and than as you would like. Starting shotgun on the field, how do you play your cars right to get to the front this race?
Just choose whichever lane is going at the time. It's flat out here tonight, and so it almost races kind of like a play track. It's not quite, but similarly. So try to get in lanes that are moving, and make moves, and try to bob and weave up through the pack.
Segue this into thanking your sponsors, Michael. But man, are you thinking championship already? I mean, you pretty much have got a pretty commanding lead, triple digits there for a lot of guys, and it looks like you're having a lot of fun out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. After you guys updated me on the point situation last week, yeah, definitely thinking about it, but also trying to get out here and have fun every week. So, but I just have to thank Moscow Joe's, Shady Designs, Rest of Jim's Coffee, you guys for putting on a great broadcast, everyone in the league, and Clinton for putting it on, and everyone watching, which I think includes my dad tonight. So I think that's got it.
Well, Michael Sturgill will try to go for 5 wins, 4 in a row, and try to sweep 2 weeks in a row as he did Atlanta last week. Going to try to do the same here at Vegas. We're going to take a break. When we come back, race 2. Don't go anywhere. The High Rollers duel in the desert at Vegas continues. iRacing on LSRTV.
Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN.
We're a racing family that you can trust on and off the track. So if you're looking for foundation repair, go online or give us a call to schedule your free inspection. If we fix your foundation and you mention Race on Texas, you will get a 1-year free subscription to the All Access Pass.
At Click It RV, we know there's a lot of heritage and history at this location. RV sales and service has been part of this community for decades. We knew there was an incredible opportunity here, but to see where we've come in just a year is incredible. None of it would be possible without the patronage and support from this community. So whether it be a more convenient and accessible service drive, a fully stocked parts department, or this amazing sales facility, what drives this team daily is making sure our customers leave here with the best possible experience.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome back, High Rollers, Desert Duels at Vegas. I'm Wesley Outland. Cody Deemers is alongside. The fake imposter from earlier was Charles Wooten, our producer, director. Always making it happen. And we're about ready to go. Hey, real quickly, let's look at the weather from race 1 to race 2, presented by Kaufman Creative. And yeah, it ain't changed. Fields gritty. Cody Deemers, I'm going to let you give the starting lineup for race number 2 in the High Rollers Desert Duels, my friend, as they get ready to go for another twin 40-lapper here at Vegas.
Well, starting off on row number 1, and bear with me if I butcher their names. On the inside is going to be Gabriel Ellis, and to the outside is going to be Michael Woodford. Row 2 is going to be Michael Garone, and to the outside is going to be Clinton Steed. Row 3 is going to make up Bradley Rivers and Andrew Miller. Row 4 is going to be the guy that was up front race number 1, most of it, Mr. Stan Carnathan. And to his outside is going to be Nicholas Gower. Row 5, 2 Northwest drivers, Ryan Bloom and Toby Ritters Clifford. Row 6 is going to be the man that just finished second. It's going to be Joseph Later. To his outside, the man that you just seen win the first race is going to be Mr. Michael Sturgill, as he's looking for sweeping the races 2 weeks in a row.
There's your lineup. And it looks like possibly Michael Wolford has decided not to compete. Down to 11 trucks. Gabriel Ellison, the all-time winner on the series. He's looking for his 50th career win. And that Sim Racer Hub Aspiration Homes Toyota. Could it be tonight? He's on the pole. We'll see how it all shakes down. Lights are off on the pace truck, and we await the green. Cody Deemers will be leaving as soon as the checker flag falls in the second race. And we will be ready to go here. Hey, by the way, our thoughts and prayers with everybody affected by the weather, the storms. I told you we had a tornado hit about 5 miles from my house in Smithfield. I know a lot of other people are affected. I know Claremont, North Carolina got hit by weather. Greensboro got hit by weather. Other parts of the U.S. did. And it's with a heavy heart that I want to say that my thoughts and prayers are with the Ray family and my good friend, announcing colleague, racing, just all-time motorsports guy, Mike Ray, passed away this afternoon. And thinking about him, we'll always love him and miss him. I know he's not suffering anymore, and always appreciate all the kind words and inspiration, critique that he always gave me in my career. Godspeed to Mike Ray. We're underway. Race number 2. Ellison on the jump, looking for win 50 if he can. Garone Jr. up on the outside. Sneed will stay on the top. Here comes Rivers on the bottom. Thank you to our men and women that fight for our country. He's got the U.S. Army colors on the truck. And we come to the line to complete lap 1, Cody.
Yeah, and Gabriel Ellison looks like he might have played the invert to get the lead here. Not too sure what happened there. But anyways, he's out front. And here comes Garone in the 29. And starting to make it 2 lanes here, Wesley. Starting to look like Talladega once again.
Holding it together, working off that Nellis straightaway. Here they come back to the line. This is definitely something that got fired up fast as Carnathan now wants to show his opportunity to go to the lead. Sturgill, by the way, hanging back already in the number 10 spot. Ritters is in 11th. This driver's kind of, right now, just kind of falling off. Oh, wow, Rue, hold on, Miller. What a save for Miller to keep it off the turf and the other trucks around it. On board, Andrew Miller. It looks like he's really fighting a handling problem there.
Now, Wesley, I got to ask you, do these guys' tires from the first race carry over to the second race, or do they get a whole fresh new set of tires?
They get a new set. They get a new set. Everything resets for this one, but obviously they don't, you know, I mean, it's basically they get a new truck and everything. Just no fast repair, nothing like that.
Got to wonder if Andrew might have made a couple of adjustments, if so. And that's why the truck's a little looser, you know. Maybe he just starts out a little loose, as he is really, really, really loose though, Wesley.
The roar of the trucks down that back straightaway, the Nellis straightaway. That's now going. Fixed setup series. Yeah, to answer your question, it's a fixed setup series, Cody.
Gotcha. Like I said, I'm new with this series and still learning. Enjoyed it though, and I always enjoy when I get to work with Wesley.
Likewise, my friend, couple of Carolina boys. Of course, even though you're up in Yankeeville now. Well, technically, I take that back. Wait a minute, I take that back. You're not in Yankeeville because you're in the Midwest, actually. You're in the Midwest.
I'm where it's cold.
Yeah, you're freezing your keister off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm where dirt track is going at.
Yeah. Going on the outside. Carnathan, Miller. Well, I mean, you're in Indiana. I mean, you got some awesome tracks, though. You got, what do you got? You have Salem. You got, Kokomo, Indiana. You got all the dirt tracks we mentioned, and you got Eldora. Well, that's Ohio. You're in Indiana.
I'm about 50 minutes. I'm still only 50 minutes from it.
Doesn't matter. You're not in Rossburg, Ohio. We're talking about Indiana tracks, right? Winchester, Indiana. Anderson. How far are you from Anderson?
20 minutes.
There you go, Anderson, Indiana, obviously. Hey, you don't have Monadnock neither.
Listen, I have Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's all I need.
In Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the world's greatest race course in Speedway, Indiana, just outside of downtown Indy. I've been there many times. You ever been to Indy, Cody? You better take it in if you haven't.
Yes, I have, and I went to IRP.
That's not Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
I know, but I've been to Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
IRP is not. Yeah, there you go. They're bringing back the True Brickyard 400 this year as well. 30th anniversary of the Brickyard 400 will be back on the big 2.5-mile track in 2024. Let's pick up the race again. We're 10 laps in, man. These guys are rocking and rolling, not wasting no time. Miller is the leader, going now on the number 2 spot. Your favorite colors on the Exalta machine. Carnathan and Plager. Plager is the highest climber of the race, remember? Finished second in race number 1. And now he's trying to get up in the battle for the lead as they work now around Miller on the flat as they go back the corner. Whoa, what a move by Plager. Diving from the outside to the inside. And he lost ground on Miller. He might have lost momentum there coming off of that corner with that bonsai move.
Yeah, Miller, your pole sitter from race number 1, working back up on the inside. Then you got the 82 card and going, and then your race number 1 winner, Sturgill, up on the outside looking for third. What a move! He's going to go down. Whoa! He's going to go back up. Pick and choose where you want to be. That's the name of the game. Is he's going to power on the outside with the 2-car draft tandem, and then being pushed by the 15 or to get around Miller. They work into 1 and 2.
Down into the corner, into 3 and 4 now. Going up the outside. Carnathan will follow. Sturgill, Rivers right there in a pack with one another. Single file in tandem. On their own is going to be the 18 of Miller and Plager. Now Garone's got to give them help on the bottom. Here comes everyone else, single file behind them. But boy, they're going to try to sing it 3 wide again to the middle. Plager up the middle. He thought about it for a second. Sturgill through the block. Here comes the 90.
Sturgill looking to the outside, battling Plager. Plager on the bottom, Miller on the bottom. Then you got Carr, Sturgill going. Then you got Brad Rivers, somebody we haven't talked about yet, Wesley. He's making his way up inside the top 5.
Back down into 3 and 4. Working back to the tri-oval. Here comes Miller. Driving below the white line, which is allowed on the flat of the apron. And then you got to quickly get back up there. And that's the only thing I really like about it. Because if you take that gamble going on the flat, Cody, you lose momentum. And you got to quickly get back up to speed when you climb the bank and go into 1. If not, the outside lane's going to overpower you.
Yeah, and another thing is, if the guy on the outside doesn't justify that you're, on the flat, and he comes down, it can cause a lot of problems too. I mean, being down on the flat, is okay, but it's not something you want to do. You just got to kind of play it, pick and choose when to do it.
Nellis straightaway backstretch. Leaders going to 3. Up the hill goes Carnathan. Sturgill back down to the bottom. Man, another lap into this thing here. Going Sturgill, Miller, Carnathan, Rivers. Top 5 as it stands, and now you're going to see Miller just right behind Sturgill. Here comes the 90, man. Can you sense a sweep, Cody Deemers?
Yeah, I definitely can. I can sense a sweep. He has driven all the way from 12th place to now he's up in the top 3 and looking on second because he's got a big push from Miller. And I definitely sense a sweep. We talked to him there at the race number 1, and he felt very confident about his race today.
That's Carnathan, the 82, up on the outside. Rivers will follow, so is Guerin. And all the while, they come to the corner, closing in on halfway. Let's take a look at the race summary in the first half of this event for race 2 in the High Rollers Desert Duels. It's presented by Virginia811.com, reminding you to dig with care. We had 5 lead changes in race number 1, and right now we're 1 away from that. No cautions so far in race 2. And again, we were caution-free in race number 1. That's presented by Virginia811.com. Halfway, cross flags in the air, 20 down and 20 to go. And Nicholas Go with the leader. Sturgill second, Carnathan third. Now Carnathan the second when they start flip-flopping on the pylon. Miller fourth, Rivers top 5. Back straightaway, Cody. Second half underway here in Vegas.
Yeah, and Sturgill looking at the inside of car, and then number 81 on Nick's going to look down the bottom and say, hey, here comes Sturgill. I know he won race number 1. I know he's fast. I know him and Miller's fast. I know him and Plager's fast. They're all on the bottom working together. And he's choosing to work the outside, but here comes the 90 machine.
Back straightaway into 3. That Exalta Chevrolet, the beautiful looking colors on the Nicholas Gowen entry. Last time we talked to him was when he swept Talladega. That was in race 2 of the year. It has pretty much been with Nicholas Gowen having 3 wins. Now Michael Sturgill has 4, most of anyone. Looking for 5. 1 win each for Ellison and Rivers. 2 wins for Rhett Tucker. And then he fell by the wayside, wherever happened to him.
And Nick Gowen is looking very, very strong. He's working the bottom through the corners, working the outside on the straightaways, keeping the momentum up. As you talked about Wesley earlier, staying off that flat. And so far, right now, it's doing him good. But here comes Sturgill and Miller trying to work at the end of it.
Tomorrow night, championship night for the FEGPC League and Events Wild Wednesday Super Speedway Series. I believe Jason will be with me tomorrow night for that. I think so. Jason's going to be back from vacation. So Jason Rockefeller will be on the call with yours truly. Thursday night, we're back again with the Stars and Stripes Racing Series debut, round 1. And then, of course, Friday night, round number 2 of the new FEGPC Friday night money race at Talladega last Friday night. Down that back straightaway, working back into the corner. Hey guys, I've got severe lightning outside. I just want to give you guys a head up, Charles, so you know. We've got another round of bad weather coming in this area, so I just want to give you a quick heads up. Well, I'm just telling you, if I get knocked off or the power goes out, that's what's happened here, so. Trying to hope I can finish this race out. Going now, the leader up on the outside. Here comes now Carnathan back to the bottom. And we're 3 wide, Cody. Look at this. Sturgill in the middle. Plager's going to give him help as they work off 4.
Yeah, Plager and Gabriel Ellis are going to give him help as they work through the middle. Here comes Plager. Plager going to think about working with Rivers. Sturgill going to get to the move to the second position. Wow, there's 3 wide still behind him.
All this going on is their single file again onto the corner. Here comes down the 15. That's Rivers on the bottom. Rivers looking to try to get himself into place. And these pawns of chess pieces are trying to get into checkmate mode to be the first man of the payout window. 12 to go, Nicholas Gowen, but here comes the hungry virtual snarling beast, reeling him into 1.
Yeah, you got Rivers on the bottom, Plager on the outside, then you got Gabriel Ellis and Andrew Miller, but Sturgill all over the back bumper, that number 81 machine, looking for more. Like I said, he's been strong all night. He's showing right here why he swept last week in Atlanta, and he's looking to sweep here in Vegas too. Sin City time for Sturgill.
You say Sin City, I say Sim City. And what happens in Vegas stays here, unless it's on the iRacing world, because if he wins, he's carrying in win 5, 4 wins in a row. This man has caught momentum, and nobody can knock him off the pedestal right now, except for possibly his Aeon's sports teammate, Nicholas Gowen, who, by the way, has also 3 wins. And he swept Talladega, the most biggest moment of the year. Here we go. 10 to go, 30 in. It's pucker time in Vegas.
Yep, now it's time to go or go home. And you got the 90 all over the back bumper. He's looking to the inside. Here comes Plager. Plager on the outside, down the backstretch. Going. Going to play block on the 90. He knows he's faster. He knows he's his teammate. Here comes Plager, though. Working on the outside, making it work. Down through 3 and 4.
Flagger up on that outside, trying to throw the block on Ellison. Ellison on the run to looking for win 50 of his career in the Sim Racer Hub Challenge. Right now, back into the corner again. Still, it's going through the block on his teammate, Sturgill, and Plager is going to capitalize. 9 to go, back straightaway. Plager's looking to go to the lead.
Yep, Plager on the outside, got the 27 of Gabriel. I believe that they'll be in the same 2 trucks. They are going to be teammates. They're working together, bringing the outside power. Here comes Plager. Plager on the outside of the 90 down the front stretch.
The trucks that are the 97, the 27, and the 07, Cody, they are teammates. They're all teammates. They're in that group. And right now, Plager looking good on the number 2 spot. Just took it to Sturgill. And whoa, what a bonsai move from the inside to the outside. Here comes Plager looking for the lead. 7 to go at Vegas off 4.
Plager with like Wesley said, a bonsai move. Side down to the bottom, side to down to the outside. Switch and swipe and side to side, whatever you want to call it as it worked down into 1. Here he comes, pulling along the outside, using the side drop like he did earlier in race number 1. Trying to pull alongside him off of turn number 2. Going, gonna throw a block again.
The virtual thundering herd down the Nellis straightaway in Vegas, down into 3. And now Sturgill battles alongside Ellison for the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, he clears Sturgill on the bottom. Sturgill battles back. Ellison on the flat, reels him back in. Here comes Miller, thought about going 3 wide, can't get there. 6 to go. Ellison goes by Sturgill. He's trying to get back to the wingman Flagger, and they're after going to the back straightaway.
Here comes Ellison. Ellison working down the bottom. Here comes Plager. Plager down to the bottom. Battle for the race leaders that work through 3 and 4. Plager on the bottom. Going to the they're going to touch.
Oh! 5 laps to go. Come on, weather, hold out for me just this much longer. 5 to go. Going now. Outside in the lead. Here comes now Flagger, man. Can he feel it? Flagger has not won on this series. It would be a momentous victory if he gets it done. And what a climb for him now as he works into 3, coming to the line to 4 to go and 3 miles left.
Plager still trying to get around Sturgill. Sturgill powering back on the outside though. 4 to go here in Vegas. Miller looking to get around Gabriel. They work off into 1.
He wants to become the 7th different driver this year to have at least 1 if he can pull it off. Gowen might be playing possum with everybody. He's starting to pull up the afterburners on the pack. Sturgill now, his teammate in the number 2 spot. Couple of teammates behind of Ellison and Plager to the line. 3 to go as they go off into 1 with Gowen out in front now.
Here comes Sturgill. Sturgill, Plager, Sturgill, Ellison, Gowen. Got a top 3 breakaway. Coming to 2 to go, down the back straightaway. Will Sturgill get to his teammate? Will Gowen play the block again? Here he comes. Sturgill all over the back bumpers. They went through 3 and 4.
Single file as they come to the line. 2 laps to go. Sturgill trying to get into play on his teammate. Goen will not be denied. Goen, though, under attack by the 90 and the 27. 2 trucks can gang up on one better. They're down the back stretch, though, fighting for the bridesmaid spot.
Here comes Ellison. Ellison on the outside, battling with Sturgill. That's what the 81 and Nick Bowen wants to see. That's going to give him the momentum to kind of drive away a little bit. Sturgill going to slip up. Here comes Ellison. White flag in the air.
The CRN 1 to go is out. Final time around. And right now, it is going. Can he hold off? Sturgill makes his move. He got him loose.
Oh.
They make contact. He backs away. Goen goes up in the bottom of the racetrack. Top of the racetrack goes Sturgill. Here they come, fighting for the lead as Miller goes in the lead. Here comes the Candyman. The Candyman comes out of nowhere, takes it away from Bloom, takes it away from Flagger, and Miller's gonna win one in Vegas.
Wow.
Andrew Miller comes out of nowhere. Sturgill went for the bump and run. He tried to make it. You saw the end result. Wow. Zealous early might have been Sturgill. He hit the left rear of the machine of the 81 to go and got him a little bit loose. And you flip-flop the numbers, and the 18 ends up winning. Andrew Miller wins at Vegas. What a run. What a race. Hey, production truck, can we see the last lap one more time? What a finish here. One more time. Let's take a look at this. Cody, set it up for me, buddy. What happened? What went wrong? What got Miller the win here?
Looks like the 27 just gets a little bit antsy there. In this predicament, he maybe should have waited until turn number 4 to do it, but he was, like I said, antsy. Got to the left rear quarter panel of the number 81 and just got him a little loose here off of turn number 2.
Well, you know that all that momentum going, trying so hard, you see the end result. And there is a look at it. Andrew Miller is going to pick up the victory. Ryan Bloom will finish second. Joseph Flagger will now get another podium race. He'll finish in that 3rd spot. And again, I think I said it was Sturgill. It was actually the 27. All this momentum happening crazy. Man, taking all of it away. Sturgill finished 4th. Bradley Rivers, Clinton Sneed, Stan Carnathan to Michael Garone, Ritters go. And I think as we look at the rest of the lineup, Gabriel Ellison fell all the way back to 11th, man. He literally was so close to looking for that 50th win. And then obviously you see the end result, Michael Wolford not able to start. But yeah, man, what an opportunity I think that Ellison had. Sturgill was in the mix, but man, out of nowhere, Andrew Miller gets the win. Cody, I'll let you go, buddy. You take care of yourself, man. Thanks for all you do for iRacing and LSRTV.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
And we're going to have a very fast post-race show because weather is hitting again outside. Don't go anywhere. We'll grab our podium and try to get off the air fast after a great one here in Vegas. Welcome back to coverage of the Sim Racer Hub Challenge Winter Series. Thanks to Cody Deemers. I'm Wesley Outland. We do got nasty weather being reported in this area where I live in my studios in Smithfield, so we're going to try to wrap things up very quickly. But first off, man, we got to grab the winner, Andrew Miller, Candyman of the Sim Racer Hub world. Congratulations, bud. What a move. Set it up for us. What was it like in the cockpit when you seen Ellison and Sturgill and obviously Gowen battling, and then the bump and run happened and you just come piling through there to get the little win?
Yeah, it was just kind of like the seas parted. I was just kind of there and I saw smoke and the 81 got a little sideways and then the 27 went high and I just kind of went higher than 90. He tried blocking me. It looked like we made a little neck code contact, but I was able to keep the momentum and just a foot race to the finish line, I guess, because the 22 didn't get enough momentum to get by me, but that was a wild finish.
You now become the 7th different winner on the series, but let us know what you're feeling, what your takes are, and obviously segue that into thanking your sponsors, man. I know it's got to be a great moment to be a winner now in this series for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, when I go to work and come home on every Tuesday, definitely something I look forward to. I like racing with these guys. They do a great job of setting us up every week, and top 5 get paid out, so that's a little extra motivation, and you guys do a great job, and I thank you guys taking time out of your Tuesday nights to come watch us and let people watch what we like to do, and we like a little sim race in our free time, and I appreciate everything you guys do. I don't really have any sponsors, but I guess thanks M&M's. Every time, or sometimes I go through the Walmart aisle, get me a little pack of M&M's every once in a while, but other than that, though, I appreciate what you guys do, and stay safe in those storms.
Man, if I'm looking correctly, Andrew, is this your first career win?
In this series, yes.
All right. Well, man, congratulations to you, bud. Thank you very much. There you go. A Candyman. Andrew Miller gets it done to the number 18 Toyota. Let's go to the runner-up of the race, Ryan Bloom. Ryan, it's always great chatting up with you, talking with you, whether it's in victory lane or on the podium. Second tonight, you're taking race 1. What you changed around to put yourself in this second spot here?
Yeah, thanks, Wesley. Yeah, that first race, I just went a little too hard. Just got really tight there towards the end, and just hanging on there. I was fortunate to finish 4th. But yeah, I got stuck in the bottom there for a little bit when I was getting tight, and it's just hard to pass. So probably not the right line there for that race. So second race, I kind of changed it up a little bit, just saved a little bit more for the first 20 laps or so, and then just tried to methodically move my way up. And it just happened to be in the right place at the right time there at the end. Unfortunately, I just had to cut down to the bottom and just kind of set me up for a bad angle into turn 3, so I didn't have a lot of momentum to even challenge Andrew. But yeah, I'll take second any day after that. I've figured probably 4th or 5th before that happened. So good, all in all, good couple races.
Good day for Wind Race, and obviously thank your sponsors, but obviously Toby Ritter's got a podium, and you get one out of the deal too here in race 2.
Yeah, happy for Toby. Got a little momentum. I think he got a podium last week, if I recall. So yeah, Wind Racing, kind of getting some momentum here. Hopefully keep it up in these coming tracks. Yeah, for sponsors, I just want to thank you guys, LSRTV, putting on the broadcast, and Clinton and Sim Racer Hub for putting on this league. It's been a lot of fun so far, so look forward to the rest of the season.
There you go. That's Ryan Bloom, second place. And Jason Flegger, man, 2 podium finish interviews for you too, man. What's your take from race number 1, obviously, to race 2? And, man, it got kind of wild there at the end.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was crazy. I made a run on the bottom with like 8 laps to go, and that was definitely the wrong move. Just didn't have the tire and fell back to 6th or 7th, and then it was like, I was like, well, this isn't going to pan out well. And then thank you. And then yeah, the seas parted like he said, and just stuck in the throttle, and didn't think I was going to hit anybody, so I just kept going, and worked out.
A big win for you, a big opportunity, obviously, for you to also get some points for sure. Segue that into thanking your sponsors as we'll prepare to go to Charlotte next week.
Yeah, after a pretty disappointing week last week, where I got kind of wrecked out of both. It's nice to have another good, podium finishes in both races. So yeah, see if we can keep the momentum going. And thank you to Aspiration Homes, Sim Racer Hub Challenge, and Sim Racer Hub Challenge, and to you guys. You guys always put on a great broadcast, and hopefully I can keep being in these interviews.
And we'll see how things go next week, of course. That's Joseph Flager. And again, that'll wrap up our coverage here tonight. Congratulations to our winners, including Michael Sturgill, race 1 in the High Roller Desert Duels at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And, of course, the Candyman, Mr. Andrew Miller, getting it done, taking it away, being in the right place at the right time from the bump and run to win race number 2. Next week, it's the Queen City Twins at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Follow Sim Racer Hub Challenge on Facebook and, of course, their social media outlets tomorrow night. iRacing on LSRTV, the championship in the FEG PC Wednesdays Super Speedway Money Series. We've got you covered throughout the rest of the way. For Rocket Racing Media, iRacing on LSRTV, it's Jeff Stabnow, Charles Wooten, producer-director. For Cody Deemers, I'm Wesley Outland. Good night from Vegas, and congratulations to, again, Sturgill and Miller, winners at the High Roller Desert Duels.